In this video we are going to parameterize a wave function. This concept might be looking a bit scary or it might fear you from quantum computing, but believe me, it has a key concept, and later on after one or two videos it will be quite comfortable. This is a passing phase of this field. This is a more mathematical part rather than a computer science part, so try to adjust and keep learning. Don't lose the interest, I would request that. So coming to the topic, what does parameterize mean? Parameterize mean that we are going to change the variable, we are going to express it in another kind of variable on another space so that we can understand it much better. We do it in classical physics also. If we have a distance equation, we have it in form of a time, then sometimes we try to express it in terms of some other kind of parameter like velocity or another thing. So that is called parameterize, which means that changing the type of variable in a particular equation. So as we had a classical ket equation for the psi, which is the wave function, alpha ket 0 plus beta ket 1, we are going to change these by these variables, that is cos theta by 2 and e to the power I phi alpha, and same is with the beta. We are going to do this. Now what all this means, please don't get afraid, it makes sense and you will get to know. We are setting up the range of these theta and phi as theta would be from 0 to pi, and both the phis, that is phi alpha and phi beta, will be from 0 to 2 pi. This all has a logic, I'll explain it. So if we exchange or we change the values in this classical equation, we get this equation, which is just putting these values in it. And now we are going to do something math over here. If we take this value, this e to the power I phi alpha, as common from this complete equation, then here we get this part same as this, and here we get a new variable phi, which is nothing phi beta minus phi alpha, because when we take this thing common from this, we have to change over here. It represents like, basically, if I want to explain it more better, it is something like a to the power alpha by a to the power beta, something like that. So this can also be written as a to the power alpha minus beta. This is the same thing that we have done over here. And now you can see that this is the final equation we get. This is very important because this is the equation that represent every point on this Bloch sphere. Bloch sphere is the sphere which consists of every quantum state that is possible. This is a 3D point in 3D geometry, and where this phi is actually a relative phase difference. Now what is a relative phase difference, I will be talking about in the next video, which is a very key concept of changing states and phase differences. So stay tuned to it, and please watching the channel and the playlist. Thank you.